Recently, I had a chance to fly along with the Phoenix Police Department and new Maryville Precinct Commander Mike Kurtenbach on one of their regular shifts. Let's take a look. Here we are at the Phoenix Police Department Air Support Unit, which is housed at Deer Valley Airport. And I invited our commander from West Phoenix, Mike Kurtenbach. Commander Kurtenbach, you were the new commander at the Maryville Precinct. How's that going?
Good morning, Councilman. It's fantastic. It's a dream come true for me. I'm a Phoenix native. I was actually born at St. Joseph's Hospital, and I grew up in a house that my dad built off of 23rd Avenue in Camelback. So having the opportunity to serve the residents of Maryville is like coming home for me.
23rd Avenue in Camelback is also in our district, so you're a West Side kid, as I am.
My whole life. So again, when I was given the opportunity to go out to the Maryville Precinct to serve the officers and the residents as their commander, it really was a dream come true.
Now, Commander, you are one of the most respected commanders there are in the city. In fact, everyone told me, you're going to be excited to know that Commander Kurtenbach is going to be the Maryville Precinct Commander. We've had several conversations together, not to tell you, I really am excited that you're there. I love working with you. But tell the audience what you feel are the most important priorities of a commander in the Phoenix Police Department.
First off, I really appreciate those compliments. Thank you very much. The reality is we can't do our job by ourselves. The only way we can affect long-term positive change in the communities we serve is through partnerships, through genuine collaboration. When I came on 22 years ago, I think there was a bit of a different mindset where we thought that we had all the answers. But we've grown, we've evolved as a department, and we recognize that by sitting down at the table with folks that live in the communities, that have ideas, that we can really make a difference, and that's really what it's all about.
So, Commander, how many police officers do you have out of your precinct?
Well, the Maryville Precinct, we went through a redistricting in October or August of 10, actually. And the Maryville Precinct is smaller than it used to be. It's roughly 15 square miles now. It's bounded on the east by the I-17, the west 67th Avenue, I-10 on the south, and Camelback on the north. We have about 100 first responders, but in addition to the first responders, those officers that are out there taking those calls for service, we also have a number of other resources that are out there helping citizens with issues. CAOs that are helping with block watch, neighborhood enforcement teams, crime-free multi-housing abatement, etc.
And you just mentioned our CAOs and all of the proactive policing that is happening throughout the entire city of Phoenix, but certainly out of the Maryville area. Again, I can't tell you how many neighborhood leaders have come to me saying that they were excited that you were their new commander out of the Maryville Precinct. So again, thank you for your service. I look forward to continuing to work with you. Now, what I want to do is talk a little bit about the air support. When people think of our police officers, they may think of police cars, but we actually have an air support for the Phoenix Police Department, right?
Absolutely, and you're 100% correct. People think about the patrol car that goes down the street, maybe the police motorcycle or the police bicycle. But the reality is that we can't do our job without the helicopters that are up in the air. It's those helicopters that allow us to do our job safely, that ensure safety and security for the citizens as well.
So give us an example of that, because that makes total sense. Give us an example of how the helicopter benefits the police officers on the ground.
If you think about an officer that's on the ground, his vantage point, his frame of reference is relatively small. If you're responding to a burglary or another crime in progress, you can only see what's traditionally right in front of you. When that helicopter comes overhead, they have that true bird's eye view. So they can look down, they can see behind walls where we can't see. So they can see in backyards, they can see in adjacent blocks. They can help bring in other units. And if we have somebody that flees from us, we don't want to pursue, because if we pursue, then we put citizens in harm's way. And that's where really the air support is invaluable, because they can come overhead, we can back off, and they can follow.
Which helps not only the safety of the citizens, but obviously safety of our police officers, which I believe is paramount.
Absolutely. So ultimately what we hope will happen is that the suspect will stop somewhere, they'll get out of the vehicle, and then it's much safer for us to come in and effect the arrest.
That's great. Now tell us a little bit about the air support unit. What do we have? I know we have airplanes and helicopters.
Yeah, we have a little bit of both. We have 4 fixed-wing aircraft, and we have 9 helicopters that go up that provide patrol service.
That's great. Now, behind us here, we have the Phoenix Police and Fire Department's rescue helicopter. I understand it's the first and only of its kind right now in the state of Arizona. The only twin-engine hoist support helicopter there is out there, and it's really effective for rescues. Now, this is a unique partnership, obviously, between police and fire, and that is unique because you just don't find that collaboration many times throughout anywhere in the country, right?
And Phoenix Police and Phoenix Fire have a great relationship. We train together, we work together. What it's really about is maximizing service to the community. So it only makes sense for us to work in partnership. And this helicopter right here is really an example of that collaboration. This is how we can, for mountain rescues, for example, we can get folks to safety very quickly.
That's right. Mountain rescues, swift water rescues, and the list goes on and on. Now, I understand that we have a flight scheduled. It's a routine flight.
Yes,
right?
Councilman, we have a routine patrol flight. We're getting ready to go up. If you're ready, I say you jump in.
I thought you'd never ask. What do you think? Is this okay?
You're perfectly dressed.
All right, let's do it.
This is about our normal patrol altitude. You can see that, for this height, we've got a pretty good view of everything on the ground. But normal patrol speed is about 70 to 80 knots. We're flying 100 right now just because we're coming over to an area where we're going to do routine patrol.
I don't think anyone realizes just how well you see everything